Greetings Midgardians, Viking Gamer here, and this is part 8 of my single-player Doomstack versus multiplayer series. And today we're gonna be testing out spamming assassins as Clan Ashen. And those who watched the last video, you're gonna see that I forgot what their lord's name was, and it's Deathmaster Snickage, which I apologize for. I honestly don't know how I could have forgotten. Anyway, this time what we're gonna do, there is a Snickage and 17 other assassins, okay? All of them only have 2 abilities. One is just the concealed bomb one, to hide, and then, one to boost himself, and actually 1 hex, okay? So we have 17 of them. Now, beauty of this is, all of them have Vanguard deployment. So, what you can do, and I did, look at this. Guy's playing as dwarfs. He's got a couple of iron breakers, a couple of hammers, and some artillery and whatnot. Obviously, he's expecting me come from here, right? So I deployed behind him, which he obviously didn't expect. I can press play now. Now, immediately after the game started, I pressed concealed, which means he doesn't know I'm there. He might have seen it on the map, I'm not sure. Yeah, there you go, he starts to turn, so he knows I'm there. But then once I come close like this, there's there's not much he can do, I'm already in. And bam, we're already fighting straight from the top. So that is something that definitely would work. I mean, on a single player, what you could do, obviously just works with Snickage alone, no one else. Even as the Clan Ashen. You get all discipline ones, increasing their melee attack and leadership, I think. I mean, now they have melee attack 60. If you do, if you get 20 or 19 of them having a discipline, there's another 38. So you're gonna have melee attack of 100 plus whatever Snickage gives them. Now here you have 1 assassin just dueling with Thorgrim. Obviously, that's what they're meant for. They're meant to sniping at lords. It's still just the lord against, just a hero against the legendary lord, so it probably won't do that great. Which I think later on I'll bring Snickage into it just to make sure. But for now, he's still winning. Look at that, Runesmith already gone. Some of my assassins, they start to wave it. They go back, like they are taking damage. It's 18 versus 550, right? Now those circles, I think, is I got them to boost. I think they're the word, like increasing death. There you go, melee attack, melee defense, and whatnot. Yeah, like a lot of my assassins, they're running, okay, but these guys, basically what you have to do, just like with the other kind of stacks, there you go, I brought the Snickage in now to make sure I finish Thorgrim, is you need to blob them up to make sure you actually, because they are duelists, they can't deal with big stacks, so you just bring like 6 of them to absolutely annihilate these hammers. I mean, look at it. They're just going down one by one. Bam. Oh, nice. There you go, and they're running. What I think I end up doing, I start sending some against the flame cannons, because they are being really a nuisance. There you go. The assassin that was originally fighting Thorgrim is now running, but Snickage, he's gonna deal with it. He should be fine. He's trying to run away with the Runesmith. This guy came back. Now for a second, these guys were just standing here doing nothing because I didn't really notice them. But now they're moving in, finishing the engineer, finishing the iron breakers. Once they're done with these, then we're moving. There you go. I'm having guy already. Oh, is he running there? Okay, well, I seem to have not really paid attention to the damage the cannons were doing. But once this guy is down, there was the Runesmith, I believe. I think I send them in to deal with the cannons. Yeah, okay, there you go. There's the Runesmith. Oh, that was engineer, not Runesmith, sorry. Again, Snickage, there you go. Finished. Thorgrim, finally. And now he's coming back. There you go, they're coming against the hammers. Now, I think, there you go. Finally sends them in against the flame cannons. Finish them off. The Gyrocopter's being a bit of a bitch. I have nothing to shoot it down with, but it came down, so that worked. Now this guy is literally there just to finish off whatever's here, you know, finish the runesmith. And these guys are broken. Bam, done. Okay, now we can come back. I really like how they ran. Like, you know, when they're on they're humanoid, they're on there too, but when they run, they actually, you know, become red and they start running like on all four. There you go, bam, look at this. That looks pretty cool. And authentic. Same thing. Snickage, absolutely shattering it. 48 kills, one of them a legendary lord. So overall, they don't get that many kills, but because there's so many of them, you know, in one place, they just absolutely shatter them one at a time. Balance power, like, you know, we're down a third, they're down, well, about a third as well. No, 2/3, sorry. But obviously, at this point, there is not much he can do. I mean, you know, most of his units are scattered around, running around. Whatever's left of the cannons is going to be wrecked now. I've got 3 assassins on them. Those are some big daggers. Well, Book of Grudges won't have to bother you anymore, because you'll be dead. Yeah, once this little blob is done, and the flame cannon there you go. He actually left before it was over. Again, like, I honestly don't understand why people do it. Like, at this point, you've done the whole battle. You can wait those extra 30 seconds. I don't know if it doesn't count or something towards your score or whatever, but it's a pretty bitch move, you know. But whatever. I knew that's. To be fair, I knew this was gonna be like it, because obviously it is kind of cheesing and people don't like that. So anyway, let's on to the next one. All right, so this time my opponent is playing a Vampire Coast. I did the exact same thing, but this time I was actually able to hide in a forest, which means he didn't see me on the map at all before I pressed the concealment bombs. And now that he knows I'm here, it's really too late for him, because the Queen Bess, which would have been a massive amount of damage to me if I was anything else, is not gonna be able to do any damage. And it seems, I don't know why, but he's just standing here with his units. He's not really bringing them in for some reason. Like, he brought Noctilus in, but he's gonna get absolutely melted away. He's trying, you know. But basically, what I did is immediately attack anything ranged, so he wasn't able to shoot at me while I'm dealing with the, you know, with the other melee units. He brought his Terrorgeist in here. Basically, just like before, you know, 18 units against, well, 100 to 1 basically odds. Melting away. In here is a Lord, or Frothing Prometheans. It's not a Lord. Not really doing that great. Like, to be fair, like, the whole being able to come behind you and being completely cheeky, you know, I get it. People get pissed off. But no one likes to lose. But at the same time, like, don't be a sore loser, you know. Just take the L. Shit happens. So yeah. Okay, he's finally bringing them in. The bombers might actually do some damage, but they were gonna do a little damage to his own units as well. Now they're just a big blob in here. I think his Lord is here, but mine's not. I think Snickage is in. Yeah, he's in this pile. Melting away the Prometheans and the gunnery mobs. Depth guard, obviously, it is a depth guard that managed to last a lot longer, but then again, I have all the heroes, you know. The depth guard can only do so much. Yeah, but to be fair, it is a bit like on the perspective of me as the one having, or you having the one with the assassins. It's the same as before, like with the other monsters or whatever. You just sit there and watch. Like, occasionally press some like buffs or whatever, and then when he moves his units, once you finish with some, you start hitting the other ones. But after that, that's it. But yeah, there you go. You just see the... Basically, you just watch. How's this Lord doing? Okay, 1/3 down. Basically, I managed to neutralize all of his artillery and most of his range, which is a good thing for me. That is. Look at him flying. I never knew Skaven had that much strength, to be honest. But most of them just get up, like they don't get killed off, which is a bit pointless. But alright. I'm diving in. Four, 5 of my guys. This one's completely surrounded, but giving 0 fucks. Yeah, he's absolutely crushing it. Like, look at that. How's his Lord doing? Yeah, Noctilus is nearly gone. Snickage here and his fellow there. He tried a Wind of Death, like that's gonna. He just killed off his own unit basically. That was gonna do absolutely fuck all to my heroes. But yeah, they're just melting this unit away. And then immediately after, I'm able to move to the next one. He got this spawn of deck and mobs, so fair enough. It managed to slow me down a little bit before he'd be able to join the main fray. In here, Noctilus nearly gone, and let's get back to these guys. This one looks pretty cool. I'm bathing in the blood, which makes 0 sense because they're dead. And there you go. He left the game, just like the last guy. Just like the 15 before him. So yeah, again, assassins, very efficient, but only as as snickage, no one else. So it is efficient. You will win. It is worth getting them, and with even on the smaller scale battles, they should be just fine because assassins are actually not that expensive. The only problem, people will bitch out. Okay, because they're not gonna want to have to deal with it. So yeah, there you go. That's the result. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Next time we'll be dealing with Mammoth Stack as Wolfric. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.